So you've clicked on this video to find out how to be respected during a sale, and some of you may not even have had a sales call yet, so you don't know what it's like to be disrespected or not really listened to. So I'll quickly outline what that looks like. If you're speaking to someone and you're trying to pitch them your product or service and they're just looking away, they're not paying attention to you, they're not following what you're saying, or maybe they're extremely rude to you in the way that they're asking certain questions, that's what it looks like when you're not really respected during a sale or during a transaction. Now, more than likely, if you haven't been able to demand respect during a sale, you're probably not going to get the close, and that person is probably counting minutes until they can get off the call and deal with other things during their day. But now that I've stressed to you how important it is to demand respect, I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover some external factors, so your surroundings, and I'm going to cover some internal things which are going to come from you. Now, I know that most of you guys watching this are doing SMMA remotely, so from your bedroom, and that's completely fine. However, if you go on a sales call and your bed is messy or you have clothes on the floor, that is absolutely terrible. So before you get on every single call, you make sure that your room is spotless, and not just where the camera sees, even when the camera doesn't see, because if you're in a clean, nice environment, you're going to perform better automatically. So don't just do it for the client, also do it for yourself. Now, the second thing I want to cover about your environment is your lighting. Guys, please do not take a sales call when your room is dark, it's dim, you can barely see yourself on the camera. That is absolutely terrible, because think about it from the other person's point of view. You can't even see the person properly that's pitching to you, and it's just gonna look a little bit creepy if it's dark and it's just, I don't know, it's just, don't do it. I'm telling you, get some good lighting so you look more professional. And a lot of you are gonna complain, oh, I can't get lighting. Bro, it's fine. Just face your computer or your laptop where you're getting natural light from the window and you'll be okay. So those are two very simple things you can do just to improve your environment. Now I'm gonna move on to the internal things that you have to do that have to come from you. First thing that I'm gonna talk about is your body language. During a sales call, your body language is very important. Don't let anybody else tell you different. If you're trying to pitch to someone and you're trying to get them to spend 2-3 grand a month with you, and you're slouched, or you're talking to them while you're leaning on something, what are you actually doing? When you sell something, you have to be switched on. Jordan Belfort calls it bottled enthusiasm, I believe. So you can't be overly excited. However, you do still have to be enthusiastic and on the ball, because that person is going to ask you some questions, and if you're not alert and giving them, a certain posture that you respect yourself firstly and you respect them, then it's not going to get you anywhere. I guarantee you that. So that's why your body language is very, very important. Did you know that 89% of entrepreneurs in 2022 are getting into the SMMA space? I just completely threw that statistic out my ass, but it brings me on to my next point, which is tonality and conviction. If I told you the same thing but in a different way, and if I said, did you know 89% of entrepreneurs are getting into the SMMA space in 2022. Which one sounds more believable? I'm assuming the first time that I said it, right? Because there is conviction in my voice. I am projecting my voice in a certain way that's going to make you believe what I'm saying. This is why I always preach, man. It's so important to believe in your product. Like, if you don't believe that you can provide a service, you're gonna have such a difficult time having conviction in your voice, unless you've just been bullshitting your entire life and it's easy for you to do. But I'm telling you guys, man, a big part of the sale is genuinely believing that you can do good for that company and you can increase their revenue, or you can increase the amount of leads they're getting. This is if you genuinely believe that, you're going to sell so much better and you're going to be much more comfortable. Now, the second part of tonality that I want to touch up on is actually the way you project your voice. Now, if I'm speaking really quietly, I could be telling you the most amazing things about my service, how we done so well for so many brands, but I'm saying it in such a way that you don't even want to listen to me. You'll switch off, because if I'm talking to you like this, no matter if I'm telling you how we've done amazing things with that company and this company, you're probably going to start getting switched off after around 25 seconds. Probably going to start thinking, have you done the dishes? Have you done the chores? Have you walked your dog today? However, with everything that I say, if I'm captivating your attention, if I'm changing the pitch, if I'm changing the inflection on my voice, you're probably going to be a lot more engaged in what I'm saying. I could start talking about completely random things. I could start talking about how tomatoes are red and then apples are green, and then I forgot. But yes, I hope you get my point. You have to, use your voice in different ways, capture that person's attention, get what you're saying across very clearly so they can understand you and follow what you're saying. And also, one more thing that I forgot that I need to mention is actually your clothing. Now, does this mean that you have to come to every sales call, sit down in your bedroom wearing a suit, all of that stuff? No, absolutely not. However, if you think you're about to sit there and close me in your bedroom where you have shit on the floor and you're wearing a crippled up Mickey Mouse t-shirt and you're trying to close me for 2K a month, you best believe I'll probably end the phone call in your face. Just wear something that's fairly nice. Iron it so it's not all creased up. Just little things like that. Make sure you've done your hair's not doing crazy things, you've groomed yourself. Because guys, I promise you, people pay attention to the small things. Don't mess up the small things. Yep, that's the end of the video. I've mentioned quite a few things that you could do to make sure you're more respected during a sale. Just because I don't want you guys to have to going through all of those emails, sending them out, finally getting a sales call, and the person across you isn't even paying attention to you because you've messed up. Things like this, which it may not even be your fault because no one told you or you just didn't think about it. But hey, now you know and you have no excuse. As always, I hope you found this video very, very helpful. If you did enjoy it, please feel free to drop it a like, hit the subscribe button because there will be more content coming out. Drop me a comment down below if you have any questions or DM me on Instagram. Also, make sure to join my Discord server. It's in the link below. It's basically where we help each other out. It's a little community. We can all network and grow together. But other than that, I hope you have a lovely day. I'll catch you on the next video and take care.